Like a bit. Like a bit.
Sorry. Eating ice cube.
Let me just kind of move it that way. Just kind of leaning over. Oh, oops.
Sorry if I'm scratching the mic.
But, okay, let me just kind of angle this a little bit more.
Alrighty then, I think we are ready to start. Hey guys, how's it going? This is Yusei D-Wheeler here, and we are back with more Fate Grand Order, and we're continuing to get through Babylonia, so let's get to it then. Last time, we got Quetzalcoatl to join our side, and now, we returned to find Gilgamesh is kinda dead, and we need to go back to that Underworld place and rescue his soul. So, what fate can befall us here? Oh boy, this is gonna be a long segment. So, guest servant, alright, let's see now. It could be assassins and lancers. Let's see. Okay, I'll use Nell's, because Nell's got the NP3. Not that matters. Alright. You need a saber and a caster. So, what I propose... Okay. Seriously. Alright. Now let's just move these right here. And we should be good. Even though they still only have the Chaldea lunch times on, that's okay. So, yeah, let's go. Think Hana might be sleeping, who knows. Alright, back in Kutha. You certainly got there fast. Although I suppose Ishtar slowed us down since we had to drag her the whole way. If only Quetzalcoatl wasn't around, I could have escaped. Give it up, Ishtar. You promised Yusaku too, right? If you say you are on their side, you stay on their side until they betray you or fall. Isn't that dedication the universal pride of all goddesses? Okay, I give up. I'll tag along on your trip to the Underworld. Okay, I think someone just sent me a message. It is. Oh, that was one of my buddies. Oh, sorry about that. Alright, sorry about that. I think one of my friends is tuning into Moo's stream that's going on right now. But only Yusaku, Mash, and I are going in. Quetzalcoatl and Merlin, you stay here. Especially you, Quetzalcoatl. You would be a sitting duck down there. You kakatan? This is what are you saying? I don't know if I said that right, though. Divinity works negatively in Core. The weak stay as they are, but the strong are weakened. Death and its queen, Ereshkigal, rule supreme there. What do you think happens when a god dies in Core? I see, they'd go wild and say things like, I do not accept death, and then just head back into the world above. There'd be no life or death anymore. Let me see, Okay, I think Mu was using my Ishtar though. Even gods must remain in the underworld once they die. So that's why there's a system that nullifies their powers. Fascinating. See, and I guess this is the meaning of people die when they are killed. Even knowing what it's like in the underworld, Ishtar, you challenged it anyway. You're amazing. Mash, you're not saying that sarcastically. You're just a goofball. I can't possibly get mad at you. I went down to the underworld because I was arrogant. In the myths surrounding me, I was spoiled, praised, and knew no fear. So I laughed off the perils of the underworld and challenged it using 7 authorities. I felt nothing was impossible for me after conquering Mount Ebe, but the result was a miserable defeat, a complete total loss. I would have loved to have seen that, yes! Worst case scenario, please make sure at least Yusaku and Mash return, yes? You do realize that's not what worst case scenario means, right? Well, either all return after defeating Ereshkigal, or we fail, and everyone's trapped. It's only one or the other. That's why I'm having you two remain here. If it comes to that, then it's your turn. Figure out a way to strike a deal with Ereshkigal to get her to return Mash and Yusaku to the living world. Alright, for the good of our mission, I shall remain behind. That said, though, you're a strange one, Ishtar. You're walking into a battle. Sorry, I'm a little spacey right now. You're walking into a battle you don't think you can win. Do goddesses mature when they become independent from their fathers? Say whatever you want. Anyway, where's Anna? You didn't bring her? No, she hadn't returned to the Chaldean embassy. We didn't have time to wait or look for her, so we left her behind. I see. Well, she'd be useless in the underworld anyway, so I suppose that works out regardless. Then let's begin. Are you really okay with this, Yusaku? Let's go to the underworld. By the way, how do we get to the underworld? There we go. How, you ask? Like this, of course. Mash, take care of Yusaku. Merlin, Quetzalcoatl, stand back. Load the tide convergent rounds in Mana's bow cannons. Output at isosceles of 1/3 of the lapis lazuli. Gate of Curse, shatter. Let the light of An shine through the skyless key. In other words, I'll blow a giant hole in the ground. Okay, that works. Okay. Alright, success! This is the underworld, Yusaku. Ow. Are you alright, Master? I managed to guard you and my shield, I think. Ishtar, why do you have to be so Ishtar? Can you do spells that aren't twinkly, Ishtar? Let's go with that one. Can you do spells that aren't very twinkly? I can teleport too, but if I teleport to the underworld, it'll be scary afterwards. If my powers are sealed the instant we arrive, we'll all just fall and die. It's better if we don't have to teleport. You can get to the underworld by digging through the ground, after all. Huh? What did you just say? Good, I got through. You said you were going to the underworld, so I was worried I might not be able to observe you. Guess I was wrong. I mean, you're really just underground. The real deal Age of Gods is amazing. The underworld is physically linked to the real world. So it's true. It wasn't like some area in another dimension. Of course, in the Age of Gods, the heavens, the earth, and the underworld are all situated in the same on the same layer of scroll. Oh. Wow, I can sure read. The afterlife and the world of the skies become metaphysical only after the end of the Age of Gods. Then this really is the underworld. Yes, truly a surprise. This underground cavern is unthinkable by our understanding of geology. Oh, Senpai, what are those? Those long, narrow things scattered underground, they look like bird cages. Are they souls or artificial floodlights? SAO reference. Oh, gotta take a huge dump. Sorry. There are lights floating around inside them. Too many to count. It's best you don't get near them. Those lights are the souls of the dead, of humans who have died on the surface. Could those cages be? Yep, Ereshkigal's soul cages. Souls trapped in there can never return to the world of the living. When the physical body dies, the soul starts to fade and disappears, but Ereshkigal doesn't let that happen. She cages up the souls of humans she likes and keeps them at her side to enjoy for tens of thousands of years. Bare souls like that, humans without a body, feel cold, very cold. So they start to freeze, beginning with their limbs until they eventually become living ice. One would rather fade away than feel that pain, but these trapped souls can't even do that. They have no freedom. Until Ereshkigal bores of them, they have to stay there like that, writhing in torment. Then, the souls that withered to death on Earth are here too? Most likely. There are more soul cages here than before, probably thanks to the work of the Three Goddess Alliance. I wonder if she's trying to make a kingdom of the dead. She was never cruel like this in the past. Where is Ereshkigal? Over there, on the other side of the narrow cliff path. Ereshkigal's palace is beyond the 7 gates. She can't step 1 foot outside of that place. So she's trapped inside too? Ereshkigal, a goddess? Who knows? They say it's what the gods decided, but it's none of my business. Anyway, this is where Yusaku and Mash come in. We'll start by going through the first gate over there. Doing so will help you understand the rules of the Underworld. So she says, Senpai, well, to start, we should get closer to it. Answer me, answer me. You who live, you who have fallen into the Underworld, tell me how your soul should be. Yusaku, you'll get a binary sort of question. The Underworld gates are fair and logical, and their job is to test whether a soul is good or evil. Good and evil are equal in value. Only the values of that human, the chooser, change, so there's no right answer. No matter which you choose, we'll have to deal with an annoying trial. Just pick whatever seems easier. Now, sinful Yusaku, answer me. Huh? He got called by name? Standards of beauty seem diverse, but are absolute. Black wins over white. The earth wins over the heavens. Then... Ereshkigal or Ishtar, which is more beautiful? Hold on a sec! That's different from before! Alright, a question with not a scrap of logic. Which is it, Yusaku? Oh... I'm sorry though, I know Ereshkigal's a precious little cinnamon bun, but I'm gonna go Ishtar because I think her brown hair looks better than blonde hair. Of course! You'll be absolutely fine. I thought as much, but thanks, Yusaku. It's not a hard choice when one is a goddess of rot and decay, and the other beauty and bounty. If it's a beauty contest, 1,000 out of 100 people will choose me, of course. Wait. Nitwit, you shall die. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, Ereshkigal, I will try and summon you. Please don't use this as a catalyst to stay away from me. Though I don't really believe in catalysts, though. But still, you know. Reasons. Might take a Ah, spooky ghost. These are spooky ghosts. Alright. Okay, 2 down. Alright, let's do this. Okay, let's see now. Alright, that worked out. Okay, so there's supposed to be a Lancer enemy too, so let's just wave clear this area and see if we can get to the other side. Alright, see if this works. Okay, so didn't quite kill them. Ah, they also didn't die. Okay, let's see. Alright. 2 down. It's okay, I needed Nito, Chris. Ah, he still survived. Oh, never mind, Weirill's still up. Ishtar murder. Okay. Sorry about that. Just checking some messages. Let's see. Alright, let's have Nero do a brave chain. Oh. I just wanted to hear the name. Awesome. Alright. Let's go with these two now. Ooh. Just trying to relax right now. Yeah, I've been really enjoying using Nito Chris though.
Okay, let's try to get some more narrow cards though. Perfect. Yeah, let's do a Brave Chain. Oh, you did jack shit. Didn't really matter though. I don't need to do this though, but sometimes I like to go overkill. Oh yeah, some of the master missions though. Yeah, I was also doing some more rank up quests though for... I think I just finished Edward Teaches one too. Even though I don't really use them that often. Okay, same deal. Okay, let's use Nell's waver. Yeah, I need more hearts and feathers to get my waver's skills up to 10, 10, 10, because they're all 8. Yeah, let's see. How much bond points does she need now? Ooh, she's getting there. Let's see, Archer Altria. Oh, she's almost at rank 7. Jalter almost at 8. Okay. So let's go with this. Alright. Enemy forces have been defeated. Looks like we can move on, senpai. What a terrifying question that was. What a deep and insightful question that was. It sounded like pure evil to me. I hope it's not going to be like this the whole time. Well, maybe it was just a one-off thing. Ishtar and Ereshkigal are the goddesses of heavens and the earth. That makes them good benchmarks for comparison. I hope so. Now then, we just need to pass through the gate itself. Yes, it doesn't seem like there's any kind of trap either. See? I went through it and nothing's happening, Ishtar. Seems so. That's a relief. Thanks, Mash. Alright, let's get moving. Is there gonna be another gate? Ugh. Ishtar, what happened? Is something wrong? Ow, something shocked me. But I'm fine, I just got the chills when I passed through the gate. I don't see anything. Anything. Hey, do you feel something weird? Did you lose weight? Did you just shrink? Did you lose weight? Right, I obviously shrunk, haven't I? Oh. What the? Teeny tiny? Indeed you have. Do you finally see what a fool you are, Ishtar? Your last descent into the Underworld ended in failure. So long as that myth exists, you cannot escape the curse of the Underworld. The crown symbolizing the wilderness, the reed measuring rod, the lapis lazuli choker, the bead necklace, the gold armlet, the gorgeous brooch. At last, the garment of ladyship I once robbed you of. No, wait. At last, the garment of ladyship. I once robbed you of these 7 treasures. The rule remains unchanged even now. If you don't have an authority that corresponds to them, you yourself will have to pay the price. Don't you see? You will become smaller every time you pass through a gate. You'll be robbed of your divinity 1/7 at a time. By the 2nd gate, you will be a low-ranked divine spirit. By the 4th gate, you'll even be weaker than a Galu. And by the end, you'll be a powerless bug, a sad little butterfly that'll be crushed within my hands. How nasty! You've gotten even worse than before, Ereshkigal. That is not true. I've given you some mercy at least. Normally, you and that human would have been dropped into the pits of the Underworld the moment you brought the living here. However, if you take on the trials of the Seven Gates, your fate will be decided by the laws of the Underworld. Yusaku, if you've come to defeat me, overcome those trials. If you safely pass through those 7 gates, then I, the ruler of the Underworld, shall welcome you here as visitors. We're in trouble now. Ishtar cannot go on like this. No, I'm moving forward. I expected something like this. I told you that it wouldn't be much use fighting in the Underworld, remember? This doesn't really change anything. You, me, and Gilgamesh too. The moment we reached the Underworld, there was nowhere to run. Before we get used to the cold of the Underworld, we need to defeat Ereshkigal and escape, otherwise Uruk will perish. Which means we have no choice, so prepare yourself, Yusaku. You're right. Ereshkigal is also one of the 3 Goddess Alliance. We're going to have to fight her anyway. Defeating her here will be for the best, really. Move forward, Yusaku. It looks like we don't have much time. The Underworld is part of the present world, but just being here drains your vitality and the strength of your destiny. The strength of your destiny is, let's see, think of it as the instant luck necessary to facilitate the continuation of life. No matter the life form, we are constantly using this type of luck to avoid mortal danger. If this significantly drops in a person, they will get into a nasty accident, like getting hit by a car while on a walk. Wow, okay. The Underworld's filled with death, so there's no need for it. It's a world that doesn't need any luck. That's right. That's why if you stay here too long, you won't live long even if you get back to the surface. Now, do you understand how this place works? Now let's hurry up and get to the 2nd gate already. Answer me, answer me! Although money and riches continue to flow, only one is worthy to own all. Only one can manage the wealth of the world. In other words, which goddess is worthy of this wealth, Ereshkigal or Ishtar? Alright, we're lucky. It's another easy question. You don't even have to think, Yusaku. Now, what do you think? It's Ishtar. After due consideration, it's Ereshkigal. Oh man, who shall I pick? I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go with... Oh god, who should I pick? Yeah, I'm just gonna go with, Yep, I'm gonna stick by my girl Ishtar. Of course, that's my specialty. Leave Chaldea's fund management to me. Okay, I made a terrible mistake. Out! Why haven't you learned? Oh, this is gonna be a doozy. Give me a sec. Okay, more of these spirits. Alright. Let's take this one out. Hey, one down. Don't be a jerk.
方あります。気が合いますね。苦しみなさい。
Hey, no bully Nero.
よし。あ。罠だ。罠だ。
Okay.
行くぞ。
では仕方ありませんね。
無駄だ。
不敬者。
Alright. So let's have the Lancer or the Assassin. Okay, all the Assassins. So let's pile them on.
体力に死。
Let's command shuffle. Okay, that did not change whatsoever.
可愛い資料がザザーザザー。 お望みとあらば。
Let's go there.
屍の鏡、暗黒の鏡。扉となり、恐怖の心。暗風ねぶた受精。
Still no auto death.
苦しみなさい。
あ。行くぞ。
仕方ありませんね。
無駄だ。罠だ。
苦しみなさい。
Ah, I think I almost died. Oh, that was very mean of you, sir.
こういうのどうだ。こういうのどうだ。こういうのどうだ。
Okay.
行くぞ。
お望みとあらば。任せよ。
There we go.
罠だ。
不敬者。
All is right with the world. Money of power. Okay. You do you.
上げていくぞ。
Let's see now. Noble Phantasm Chain.
僕の思うまま。
ネトフリスの鏡を見たいのですね。
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。
Awesome.
屍の鏡、暗黒の鏡。扉となり、恐怖の心。暗風ねぶた受精。
All right.
我が才を見よ。万来の喝采を聞け。しかしてたたえよ。黄金の劇場を。
Okay, that did about half its health. Okay, a big chunk of it, actually. Good job, Nero. Now, finish it.
ではそのとおり。ではそのとおり。今日は楽しい。
Awesome. Yay! Got an octuplet crystal out of it too. Okay, so we got an unknown servant. An unknown servant. And he only has 2 skills too. It's probably Gilgamesh though? I don't know. Might be, but I think I will use a waiver. Cause I have... Oh, here's my buddy. And then we got a rider there too. So let's get our girl Jack in there. Guess like that. Okay, I'm gonna take a break from the acting right now, or reading off stuff. Oh god, she got smaller again. Well, that sucks. Doesn't look like your bow's destructive power has declined. Wow. Well, I'm not even using you, though. Mesh and I will take care of it. Yay! Yeah, making battles easier by choosing Ereshkigal. There's some things a woman can't just give up. I don't know, I picked Ishtar. Battle the hopelessly irritating rival. Well, it's an enemy that's a mirror image of yourself. You certainly got a big mouth. Wow. Damn, she's just getting trolled. Little brat, you're finally at a loss. Wait. That laugh can only beat the crap out of him. Good work. Wow. I want to beat the crap out of him. Okay. Like he's been here numerous times. What the fuck? I did accidentally die, but before the Gala Spirits came, he hid in the shadows. Presence Concealment EX, what the fuck? Then when you lock him in. He's super lively for a dead guy. You too. Wow. This is gonna up so perky down here. It's only for the living. I'm dead, so I don't need to worry of that. Ereshkigal's laws. So we gotta kick her ass. Command you to pass through the gates of the Underworld and punish that wretched witch. Yeah, pretty much. Want to spank her ass? I mean, what? The itty bitty brat there and me, the king. Why did you shrink? Wow, get roasted. Am I dreaming? We could have just left you here. Let's know what the fuck. This is a shame. With slightly less irritating Ishtar. Trying to be sweet to win over Yusaku. Wow. Leave the Uruk opera behind. It's like, please. Answer me my third question. He's shouting all this time after being completely lost his confidence. You have my permission to speak. That'll be Gilgamesh. What the fuck? You know what? I just want to be a troll and say Gilgamesh. Okay, I guess there was no response. I want to see a funny response, that would have been hilarious. Give me a moment.
戦闘か。なるべく避けたいところだけど仕方ない。
Alright. Okay, they're not as bad.
我が名はホルスなりファラオなれば
つまり連中だな。他にやることないの？こういうのどうだ？こういうのどうだ？
Alright, let's do this.
行くぞ。
お望みとあらば
罠だ。
苦しみなさい。
行くぞ。
気が合います。お望みとあらば
罠だ。
不敬者。切るね。反対するよ。
Oh, nice. Jack took him out like that. Ooh, these are big boys.
我が名はホルスなりファラオなればに仕方ありお望みとあらば
Let's kill him dead, hopefully.
屍の鏡暗黒の鏡扉となり恐怖の暗風ねぶた呪前
None of them ever get the instant death.
不敬者ホルアクティ
Ooh, almost. I like how they did not attack Nitocris.
あ、
気が合いますね行くよ
無駄だ。
苦しみなさい
Hmm. Let's see if I can kill it. If I can just I can just save the noble phantasms at the end. Okay, that thing's gonna die soon. There we go. Don't want to waste time. Ooh, that's a big dragon. Let's do it.
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。
屍の鏡、暗黒の鏡、扉となり恐怖の暗風ねぶた呪戦。
Alright, have Jack take him out, hopefully. At least do as much damage as we can. Ah, I didn't get stunned. We're gonna lose Waver, though. Come on, Jack, kill the dragon. Okay. Guess we didn't lose anyone, because Jack just ripped that dragon apart. Okay, we got some master missions going on here. Use that and an assassin. And an assassin. Ooh. Don't know what I should pick here. Who should I go with? Okay, I'll use Nell's Waver. But someone has to... Okay, gotta replace Jack though. Maybe let's take Skahawk, maybe? Because she's pretty good at one-shotting a lot of things, though. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. He's really in a good mood. What's Arata? The Lord of Arata. The rival of Emerkar the First in Uruk. 2 generations before Gilgamesh. Is that what happened? I don't remember any of it. She's so tiny. It's shrunk again. He's just laughing his ass off. He's good, Dr. Roman. Do you have something to remember this moment, like that clicking thing? Ow! Did you just freaking ram into him? And Carmen want to fall into the abyss. A huge cow with all that force. Is there something lower than the Underworld? Oh, excuse me. The abyss? Oh wow. A primordial sea. Huh. I think you had some dealings here in the Underworld. Ignoring something you're trying to remember. A musical instrument. So she opened the gate of the Underworld. What? You should have seen the tantrum. What? He kept asking for help. There's a snake. Help me. Well, if I hadn't been cut down and everyone made the instrument. Wow. Showed gratitude to Ereshkigal. Enkidu hated Ishtar but was respectful to Ereshkigal. Oh, okay. Kingu, a rebooted Enkidu. Oh, okay. Enkidu was buried. There are things that still resided. Huh. Kingu, huh? Reward in faith, prayers are merely offerings. Some may offer their prayers and labors. They're slaves for life. Fastidious God, that was the right to accept spiritual labor would be. I'll go with Ereshkigal this time. Oh, actually, best of luck to you. Alright. More spooky ghosts. Let's make sure Skahawk's ready. So I want to be able to one-shot whatever that question mark is. Alright, done deal.
Wow, that did nothing.
お望みと
Let's
仕方ありませんね。気が合いますね。任せよ。不敬者。
Really?
よし、
気が合いますね。
あ、罠だ
Done with that one.
罠だ
Awesome. Let's see. Nito Chris, if you
我が身
if you
を
may.
ファラオなる。可愛い資料がザザー気が合いますね。
あ
Alright. Let's see if this works.
屍の鏡、暗黒の鏡。扉となり、恐怖なる心。暗風ねぶた呪前。
Kind of looked away for a moment. What happened?
出ま
Oh, one of them died. Two of them died.
罠だ
Three of them died. Yay! It still worked out. I think it kind of Whoa, what the gallant goddess? Okay, well. So before we do go after the goddess, though.
気が合います。仕方あります。気が合いますね。
So before we go, let's see if we can.
苦しみなさい。
I don't wait until I get some more Skahawk cards available.
ホルアクティ。
Okay, we're taking out the goddess, and we got two more Skahawk cards too.
魔境深淵の H 魔境深淵の H 行くぞああそうか
All right, do it. Do it.
差しうがち突きうがつゲイボルクオルタルジム
Okay, that is a dead goddess, shadow goddess.
ほら力を示せそのスカサハにうわ
こういうのどうだこういうのどうだ
Is there a beep somewhere? I thought I heard a weird beep. In any case, though, let's.
こういうのどうだすべて僕の思う
そう
ま
ミートクリスの鏡が見たいのですね
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地
屍の鏡暗黒の鏡扉となり恐怖の
Alright.
暗風ねぶた呪前
I don't know if. I'm just hearing this weird beep. Maybe it's my brother in the other room.
修行にかまけたばかりこの始末とは
Oh, 7 servants. Yay, more of that. Hey, got ghost lanterns too. Let's get some of these fragments. Okay, this one's just a straight question mark, so I have no idea who to use. Let's see. Let's see now. Definitely want. Still gotta take away for long. Maybe see if I can bring Jolter though, since I know I want to bring some of my heavy hitters though. And as for you, let's switch to Dio since I can get the dragon trade off too. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's go with this. Let's bring some of my heavy hitters right now. Let's turn to whose goddess is it anyway? Really? Yeah, so I think that's when did this turn to whose goddess is it anyway? Wow, they actually said that. Is there a problem with that? Ishtar said they're all important questions. This is really teaching me a lot. Mash is becoming a bad girl. Ishtar's lifestyle's a bad influence on her. Sorry about that. Ereshkigal's problems are your problem. I would have been much more clever. So you wouldn't really ask anything different. That's Ishtar for you. I like that she says that with a smile. Again, Kenny uses this was kind of scary. It's funny to start now, it's becoming a problem. It's not quite on Ishtar's level. Wow. Ishtar's the daughter of heaven, so she got everything she wanted. They got spoiled her. Also, Ishtar got Enki, the god of the US, drunk. Wait, what? Enki, the god of the US, drunk and robbed them blind. That was pretty. That was the greatest heist in the history of gods. Wow, he's just completely roasting her. Got smashed and gave all his divinity to Ishtar. What do you okay? Nothing. Wow. He went to a panic and had his slaves chase after. Screamed a warning that the stupid bratty girl's gonna run the heavens. Damn. Take a look at that driving technique. Who would have thought? Used for drift racing? What the fuck? Are we going into initial D territory here? Is drunken the divine what? I'm gonna let us as the drunken the divine, like the Fast and the Furious Underworld. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, I'm going to screen cap this later. Well, let me screen cap this, at least this part here. She's like, oh, whatever do you mean? Automatic transmission, what? Switch to manual? I was carried the nitro. I'm like, dude, this is going into freaking initial D territory. Who do you think? This is the patron deity of Uruk. Now do you understand how I feel? I'm starting to think that this curse is a divine punishment. Ishtar is such a free spirit. In the end, the boat of heaven had engine trouble. What the fuck? It's like a... Seriously, it's like a freaking street racing car. I mean, did not desire anything. Okay. Someone had to maintain the Underworld, and Ereshkigal was unlucky enough to have that responsibility. Wow. Okay. She managed the spirits of dead for tens of thousands of years. Oh, she needs to get out more. She can see new worlds or meet new people. I think Ereshkigal became invincible in the other world. Wow. That tiny. All that tiny. She gets to someone who was alive, then she has to kill them first. Wow. So those are Yusaku and Mash. Okay. The moment he entered. Hey, don't count me out just yet. Did you get a bit less dumb? Maybe. Wow. Debauched. You don't know me! Financially responsible. Alright, the fifth gate. Existence the practice of curtailing waste, living... Unlimited intake of nourishment invites excess flab. Who liver like that would be fat meat and Ishtar. Ereshkigal is good for the liver. Wow. Fat meat and Ishtar. I want to kind of roast her a bit. You're being judgmental. Not all Chinese restaurants are bad. What, they had Chinese restaurants here? Achieve balance that way. Forget excess flab on your waist. You can prevent it in your heart. Fat. Wow. The roast is on. Oh. Wow, okay. I think I almost dropped my mic. Oh, give me a moment. I was getting up to get my drink. A fattened Galu spirit. Well, that is a big boy right there. Okay. So let's
楽しみです。えい。
Okay, rude. Some Jolter attack. Yay! That is rude, sir.
つまらんオーセロ
ロ
と
ックオン
罠だ罠だ
フリー
Yeah, the thing's almost dead. Big groan.
オーセロと
ロックオン遠慮はしませんとも
Let's try this.
罠だ
狙い撃ちです
No bully jolter, okay. Let's shuffle the command cards. Okay, that works.
ロックオン楽しみです遠慮はしませんとも狙い撃ちです普
Ooh, that's very nice. That giant pig thing is a ruler. Good thing I brought Jolter. Honestly, that was just happy dumb luck on my part. I just brought Jolter because since it was a question mark, I just wanted to bring all my heavy hitters, which I know Jolter is one of my heaviest hitter though.
裏打ちはしません
So let's
物理で殴るだけ
行きますよ全ての邪悪をここに
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地帰らずれた破ってみせる
スイミング
here, second dialogue.
あまりにも華麗小柱としてエクスカリバービビアーこれは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向ラグロンドメントニュヘイ
And done.
さあ首を切りましょうおさらばです
Okay. Oh, it's taking a while. There we go. That one kind of took a while. Ooh, we got one of these things here. A gallstone. Alright. So what is next? Okay, this one's a lancer. Give me a moment. Alright, I think I gotta go use the bathroom for a bit too. Okay, so be right back. Just gotta use the bathroom for a bit. Alright, sorry for the wait. Had to get my drink, so... Why don't we proceed? Oop, didn't want to go there. So only sabers, alright. Well, let us bring one waiver. Let's see. Let's see. Who knows? How much do you need? Let's keep Jill turned to back here. Let's bring in my girl, Narrow Bride. And here we go. Funny ass music. What the fuck? Is it just a flashback? A recap. Why is it recapping this? Hey, Star, she's like a mini fairy now. I'm now palm-sized. How about you start being more modest? Think you'll turn back when the... How about you start being more modest? You're right, for starters, I'll take my fabulousness down a bit. I'd be a tad kinder to everyone. Too many gates to go through, so they skimmed it. Yep. It just seemed more like a recap, though. Wrong one. That's how we deal with her? Alright. How to handle Ereshkigal, huh? Very interesting. It's the Underworld, not one gorgeous thing exists here. Okay. Alrighty. That's just a ghost. Barometric, what the fuck? Oh god. Can I have something to keep me warm though, at least. Well, fuck off. Wow, she's getting roasted. And the roast back there. It must be cooking something really nice because the roasts are going on and on. Wow. God, an insult land.
I'm sick of talking like this. Special beam. Her true form, her final form. Hey, Ereshkigal. Like, what? Oh. Get. You're surprised, right? You look surprised. As there's only a temporary one, of course. Okay. What's that reaction? How are you looking at me and say, see your dear friend? Slight bit of romance. That's Ereshkigal's guys is as. I mean, I knew. What the fuck? This is the 4th time we met. Because every time Ishtar sneezed. Yeah, but you knew the whole time. When did you realize? You transformed when you sneezed. What? Eh. Wow. Get roasted. Cradling her head. You want to defeat her now? And miss the show? Two more days until Gorgon assaults Uruk. Well then. Oh, Ere. Made her blush. Absolute, huh? Never great about caring about the mood. Get yourself killed by a Gorgon or something. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Give me a second, folks.